West, 10.5 back. The Orioles are in last place in the AL East.
We are under the lights here on a night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles. Jeff Samardzija will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, they were real happy with his last start. Got into the 7th inning. He kept the other team at bay and got his ball club to win. They'll take that same sort of effort here.
Number 44 is at the plate as he watches ball one. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Posey is in his tracks now, 1 away. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. He's really in a slump, hitting less than 200 in his last 10 games. Opposing pitchers have had his number, and he needs to mix up his approach in the box if he wants to get out of this.
Samardzija has his target. Here it is on 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Belt is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Up top, it's 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play. And Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again from him here.
Joe Pennant is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here. With that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, one guy that has been struggling a bit is Hunter Pence. His average is under 250 in the last 10 ball games. He's just looked uncomfortable at the plate over that time.
Settling in now, Denard Span. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nope,
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher
Buster Posey gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in. First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Hunter Pence will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Hit in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Chris Davis will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he begins play with 35 home runs for the season. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Tap foul at home plate. Samardzija's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Evan Gaddis will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard towards second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
On the ground for Crawford. This could be two. The second for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brandon Belt will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this is low, ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. Right side and right into the shift. To his right, Davis. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gaddis giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh,
Matt Duffy will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one. Hopped up, calling for it, Davis. And that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with Matt Wieters leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Samardzija gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. One away here to begin the third.
batting eighth.
Jonathan Scope will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So it appears he's going to leave the game here as he favors that left leg. Hoping that it's not too serious, however, as he's able to get off on his own power. Here comes the first pitch. Kevin Gossman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hence giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 44 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Parker moving to his left. And that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Home half of the third. Jarrett Parker digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Jeff.
Stepping in, Jeff Samardzija, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Russell Franklin will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Franklin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just got a piece up the line. Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Manny Machado will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, like you said, 2015 was definitely a year to remember for Manny. He became only the 7th Oriole to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in the same year.
Yeah, for him, it's all about health. If he can stay on the field, he's going to put together a stellar career. He's got all the tools, there's no doubt about that.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the box, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on his splitter, and it's 1-2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to avoid his first walk. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Evan Gattis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this.
And this will kick off the third base bag. Scooped up, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Mark Trumbo gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Samardzija sets. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses.
Bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sent on the ground out to second for a golden. Denard Span is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the payoff pitch. Gaddis sprinting after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Buster Posey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at
less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Hunter Pence will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he takes ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, heading for second now, and he is in there. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll get in there safely. Brandon Crawford is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parker will wait on it. 1 down. Jonathan Scope is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Into the seats, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Kevin Gossman comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, I think the only surprise there was that it took him 4 pitches to strike out instead of 3. Hey, made him work a little.
Number 44 will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Orioles nothing. Matt Duffy comes to the plate as we get started
Leading
here
up
in
for
the
the
bottom of the
Giants.
5th.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Jarrett Parker stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 29.
The pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Hit on the ground to short. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Manny Machado will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Skied into straightaway right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away.
Now batting number 10.
Adam Jones will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Drilled to the right side. Belt has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. On his way to pitch number 75. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 2-2. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Denard Span will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Right side, played on the backhand. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1. Buster Posey will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him, 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Gaddis is retired, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Some guys, most guys, will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tying run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
Mark Trumbo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard liner to center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
A good job to get on base there as the tying run. Well, now, it wouldn't surprise me to see a pinch runner here so they can get a little speed out there at first.
Number 49.
New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty, Javier Lopez. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 6.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jonathan Scope. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Grounded to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Orioles leave one. They still trail. Brandon Crawford will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Matt Duffy will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Jarrett Parker stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Tom Diaz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Second baseman,
Russell Franklin gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Sergio Romo will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Sergio Romo.
Jimmy Paredes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Paredes.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That's taking quite a risk when you represent the tying run leading off an inning. If he gets thrown out at third, he might have to answer some questions back in that dugout, but he's confident he could get there, and sure enough, he made the right call.
Number 44 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
To short. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score. Manny Machado digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. A fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parker ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting number 10.
Adam Jones will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls
out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Chris Davis digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. George Cantos will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Evan Gattis steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bud Norris is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Bud Norris.
Leading off the inning, Denard Span, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting,
Buster Posey digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Hunter Pence will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Davis will put this one away in the... Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mark Trumbo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Matt Wieters stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, he brought it back. Nice. Jonathan Stope ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Nothing in the Baltimore ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Belt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Norris into the windup. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Just hung in there on that one. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count, here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Gaddis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Brandon Crawford will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Jarrett Parker comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Kelby Tomlinson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gaddis going back on it. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious.